From the forest of Scandinavia to the snowy peaks of the Alps, from the hills of Moravia to the far lands of South Korea, the 2016-17 BMW IBU World Cup season left many pages of great sport, sheer emotions and passion. However, two figures stood up throughout the year. Martin Fourcade seized the sixth consecutive overall Crystal Globe, while German Laura Dahlmeier captured her very first one. The season opened in Oestersund and it was clear that Fourcade meant business from the very beginning. By winning all competitions he took part too, but the pursuit, when Anton Babikov captured his first career success. Familiar faces alternated on the women's podium for an exciting fortnight of competitions. From the low lights of the north, the World Cup flew to the sunny plateau of Pokljuka, where Dahlmeier pulled the first big attack to the overall globe. The German won all three competitions on the Slovenian soil, while Justine Breza and Eva Puskarčíková claimed their first individual World Cup podiums. Martin Fourcade's relationship with the Julian Alps was far from ideal before this December, but from never winning in Pokljuka, he left it with a hat-trick.
Yeah, I did 3 in a row this week, so that's cool for a first win in Pokljuka. That's a sunny week.
Right before Christmas, the biathlon family made its return to Nove Mesto, where more than 30,000 people each day filled the stadium and the course. Fourcade kept his winning streak going with an incredible show of dominance, while for women, it was a week of first-timers. Last year's Rookie of the Year, Tatiana Akimova, conquered a maiden win in the sprint, while Anaïs Chevalier shed tears for the first success in the pursuit. Like a fairy tale, the last competition before Christmas saw Gabriela Kukalova crossing the finish line first in the mass start for the joy of her home fans. The new year marked the return to Oberhof, where snow and wind were the protagonists. Austrian Julian Eberhard became only the third man athlete to win in the season, but it was the men's mass start the moment to remember for the home crowd, with both Simon Schem and Eric Lesser out-sprinting Fourcade in an incredible finale. From shaky legs to rowing, Gabriela Kukalova was the star of this weekend, regaining the yellow bib. But as the World Cup moved to Bavaria in Ruppolding, it was a one-woman show, with Kaisa Mäkäräinen as the protagonist. Martin Fourcade was once again the man to beat, but the men's pursuit also witnessed the first podium for Michael Krčmar. On the altitude of Antolz, it was time for Cinderella stories. Homegirl Alexia Rungaldir captured a first individual podium in the 15 kilometers and then another third place with the teammates in the relay. Nadine Oechler was not supposed to run the mass start, but some defections let her in just a few hours before the start. She took a chance, and with clean shooting, she seized the win. With Anton Šipulin's win in the men's individual, Johannes Fignes Bo's success in the mass start, and Germany topping the relay, for the first time in the season, France left a World Cup weekend without a single win. The Austrian Alps then set the scene of the season's highest moment, the World Championships. On the women's side, it was all about Laura Dahlmeier. The German left the stage with 5 golds, being denied of the 6 only by Gabriela Kukalova in the sprint.
I thought everything is possible if I can show my own, my own races with a good shooting, and I felt strong on the tracks and I stayed healthy. Everything is possible, but I never expected 5 gold medals and 1 silver.
On the contrary, no one conquered 2 gold medals in the men's competitions, which lived of pathos and excitement from start to finish, including the first ever gold medal for Team United States, as Loa Bailey took the win in the 20-kilometer individual. After the break, the biathlon world flew all the way to South Korea to test and taste the course that will host the Olympics next season. Martin Fourcade secured his 6th consecutive big globe with another strong display on the other side of the planet. Laura Dahlmeier continued the streak by winning both the sprint and the pursuit, but decided to support her teammates as a fan for the Sunday's relay. The result did not change, and Germany completed the hat-trick by taking all the women's relay of this season. The long flight from Korea back to Finland did not bother Terilenkov, who put an end to Dahlmeier's series of wins by taking the sprint. The German had other thoughts in her mind, however, and with the win in the pursuit, she secured a maiden crystal globe. The third place of Lisa Vitozzi signed her debut of the Italian on the podium. But another streak came to its end, and in North Karelia, with the success of Arne Pfeiffer in the pursuit, Foucault was not on the top of the podium in this format for the first time since Oestersund. The season couldn't end with a more exciting weekend of competitions in Ulm and Cologne. Gabriela Kukalova managed to steal 2 of the small globes from Laura Dahlmeier, the sprint and the mass start. But the start of the weekend was, however, Mari Laukkanen. She was capable of finding the first win of her career in the sprint and then repeat herself in a very emotional pursuit after the death of her shooting coach overnight. On the men's sprinter pursuit, the same 3 men exchanged positions on the podium with a win each for Bø and Schupulin. Foucault kept his stronger performance for the final day when he took the mass start win and its globe, despite losing time with Forget magazines. Another exciting season of biathlon came to its end, and now it's time for a small relax for all the athletes to get ready for another one next year.